too early. I'll go back to bed. Hello you beautiful people, you. It's Tuesday morning, and you've probably seen I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to get up too early. Hey ho, I'm up. Well, I'm Paul. Welcome to the channel. And if you want to see more of this fat face, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There'll be plenty of opportunities for you to go do that throughout the video. Let's get this week started, shall we? So I'm currently sat in Birchanger. Is it Birchanger? No, that's a lie. Where am I? Coney Gas Services at Lehman Bar on the side of the A1. Formerly with a charger wire because my cameras need charging. Because I was a div and didn't charge them. It's Tuesday morning, as I've already said. Time now is it's 5:15 in the morning. Been on there since 3 o'clock. Really didn't want to get out of bed. Really didn't want to get out of bed. Where am I going? Kane Ryan. I've got pardon me. I've got two motorhomes behind me. One of them's going to Kane Ryan to Stena Line ferries. And that's getting shipped on the 17th, I think, today being the 14th. And then I'm going from Kane Ryan, I'm going to Perth, to a dealership at Perth. I don't think I'm going to get there today. I think I'll be out of time, because I started down in I parked over at a place in Brig last night, so I've already done about an hour and a half driving, and I've still got 5 hours to go. 194 miles from here to Kane Ryan, so yeah, there's a probability I ain't going to get to Perth tonight. If I do, it'll only just make it. So obviously there's not a lot of content for you guys to see over the next day or two, or day and a half, but I did a lot of talky stuff last week, so I reckon I can justify doing a lot of time lapse this week. It's a nice drive up to Kane Ryan, so we should get some nice windy country lanes and that, and we'll see how we get them. So I'll leave you for now. We'll do a bit of dark time lapse as I pull out of here, get up towards the 66, and I will catch you guys shortly. Take care, see you soon, bye bye.
Your number, baby. I'll give you mine if you give me yours. Can I call tomorrow, maybe? Ooh, I'm feeling down, so can you be my cure? Say, can I get yours? Say, can I get yours?
Hi guys. Well, it's a bit later now. It's 4:09. I'm in a lay-by on the side of the A75 just outside Dumfries. Just had a 45 minutes sleep. Well, half an hour kip. And I'm just about to set off again. I don't know if it was a good idea having a sleep. I'm absolutely shattered. I was in bed at 8 o'clock last night. So what did I do yesterday? Not a great deal. I just put my, I don't know if you saw that little van was coming towards me with his roof lights flashing, so I just flashed my my strobe lights at him just to knock him off, and yeah, I was done. Yeah, yesterday I left Chesterfield, yesterday being Monday, left Chesterfield, went to Killingholme, went to the docks and grabbed a 12 metre chassis out of there, up to coach builders at Stokesley, just outside Middlesbrough. From there back down to Auto Trade. Well, I went into Goole, picked up one of those horrible motorhomes or Pegassos that I had on last week, and then I went to Auto Trail where I had to take that one off, reload another van, load a van, a small like camper van as opposed to a motorhome, and then I put the Pegasso back on. The reason I did that way, because the Pegasso's coming off first, that's what's going into Cairn Ryan, but the place at Goole shuts at 4:30 on an evening, and I wouldn't have got to Auto Trail and back there to get loaded. So then I wouldn't have been able to load that until 7:30 this morning, which obviously it's, you know, I'd have still been way down the road. Well, but I wouldn't have much left Goole by now. But then I stopped at a little spot, as I said earlier. I stopped at a spot in Brig. It's a good little spot in Brig. It's nice up here. It's a long time since I've driven this road. In fact, I don't think I've ever driven this in an Arctic. I don't think I have. Not this part. I've been to Stranraer a couple of times because I had a 2-year off driving a van, doing traffic surveys, and I went to Northern Ireland a couple of times on the ferry. It's been a long time since I've been up here. So the route I took, or the route I'm taking, was standard route coming to Scotland from Yorkshire. So I left Auto Trail at Grimsby on the A180, continued on to the M180, picked up the M18 up to the M62, round the 62 to the A1, straight up the A1 to the A66 at Scotch Corner, headed west on the 66, picked up the M6. Just as I got over the Scottish border, first exit off onto the A75, and I've kept going. I'm still on the A75 now. Like I say, I've just passed Dumfries. We've got 2 hours and 12 to go and 75 miles. I stopped with 14 minutes left of my first 4.5 drive period. For that break I've just had, I had 14 minutes left. But you know, you start early when you're taking a break just after 8 o'clock in the morning. You've got to take a forced driving break. It's good. Nice drive up. So as I said earlier again, there's not going to be a right lot of deliveries and that involved today, and possibly tomorrow. I don't think there'll be a right lot done tomorrow either, delivery wise. So it is going to be time-lapse heavy, this video. But I know it's mixed opinions on what people appreciate, what people like on the videos. Whether you like the talky type stuff like you're seeing now, and then you'll get the people that like the time-lapse. So unfortunately, it's the same in life, isn't it? You can't please everybody all the time. So some of you won't like this video, some of you will love it. So I'll disappear for a bit. I'll leave the front camera running, which I'll speed up, chuck some music behind it. A tree down there, look. Yeah, so I enjoyed a bit of time-lapse and music, and I'll catch up with you as I'm approaching Cairn Ryan and Stenline Dock. See you in a bit, guys. Bye for now.
First time I saw you, I knew all the time. It was something in the air that night, and in the
Hi guys. Well, it's now 10:30. I'm 2 3/4 mile away from Cairn Ryan. So I figured I'd come back and give you a sit rep and let you know where I am, because obviously I'm not going to be able to take you into the dock because I don't know if I can film in there, so I will cut it short before I get there. I don't know if you can see it on camera. A huge ship over there, P&O Ferry. So, oh, well, I remember, tomorrow, which is Wednesday, is that the 15th? I think it is. It's one of our driver's daughter's birthday. So happy birthday, Ellie. He sent me a photograph of him and his little lady, which I'll put on the screen now. Ellie's the one on the right as you're looking at it, not the ugly git on the left. That's Phil. Any of you WS fans will know Phil as Phil B. He's one of the curtain side drivers. So yeah, again, happy birthday, Ellie. I hope you have a good one, and I hope your dad's bought you crap loads of stuff. So that's Phil again. Oh man, I think I've been here before. You know when you drive somewhere and it just looks really familiar? I think I might have sailed from here to Ireland when I was in the van. I think I did. I don't think I went from Stranraer. I think it turns out I came from here. I did. It was P&O. Yeah, to Larne. Yeah, but it's Stena Line that we're after. That's a P&O ferry terminal thing. Another 1.5 miles to go yet. So yeah, just a final one on that. Happy birthday, Ellie. Yeah, enjoy your time. Enjoy your weekend, next weekend, because I'm sure your old man will have something for you to do. Taking you out somewhere or something, I think. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. He hasn't told me. Have I just set you up there, Phil? I think I might have just set you up on a mate. Get your wallet out, bud. Oh, that ferry's pulled away. To my left now, P&O Ferry. That's quite pretty here, isn't it? Peep. Let's slow down. I've got a... Oh, there's a way behind me now, actually. He's actually doing speed limit. I best slow down because I was going a bit quick. I had an 8-wheel tipper following me, and he was getting proper irate at me because I was doing 40 mile an hour, which is the speed limit up here for this classification of vehicle on an A road, unless signposted lower. And he was right at my jack, so he kept pulling out to the white line to see if he could get past. I'm sorry, mate, but speed limit's a speed limit, innit? If you want to risk your licence, crack on, love. But I'm not. I'm not. It is pretty up here, though. I don't like it. Line there. So right guys, I'm approaching now, so I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll pick you up once I'm out the port, let you know how we got on. So I'll catch you up in a guys bit. Catch you guys up in a bit. Bye for now. Well, that was a quick one. I was stationary for 13 minutes. 7 hours in total of driving, and I was stationary for 13 minutes to deliver. Straight in, straight out, job done. So now we're camera's really high. Let's. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, 13 minutes in and out. So obviously we're out the docks. We're continuing north on the A77, heading up towards Ayr, then up towards Kilmarnock, up towards Glasgow. Pick up the M80, I think it is. No, it's the M8. Onto the M80, and then onto the. Might be A9, might be the M9 onto the A9, not sure. Don't really understand it that much. We've got some roadworks. Slow it down a bit because it's a bit tight. Shift your board. Well, a bit nippy. And I took the man's board off. I can imagine this road's going to be a bit twisty and turny. But it's a nice ride, is this one. I have done this road before. I didn't think I had. Oh, we got a tractor. Well, we've got a total of, let's straighten that cuff over. We've got a total of 137 miles to go to get to Perth. That's obviously Perth in Scotland, not Perth in Australia. Yeah, on the subject of Australia, thoughts, anybody in Australia watching, thoughts are out to you guys. Can't be a good time for you anywhere in the country, really. Somebody put something on Facebook, a photograph of, well, you know, a drawing of England, and they superimposed the area of the wildfires over in Australia, over England, and it went something like from the south coast all the way up to Newcastle, and pretty much the width of England. That really does bring home just how big these fires are. So yeah, thoughts out to you guys over in Australia. So yeah, back to Perth in Scotland, 137 mile and 3 hours 16 driving. I've got 2 hours and 33 on this drive period, so obviously I need to take a 45-minute break, which then puts my ETA to 3 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to get tipped today. I don't think I'm going to get tipped. So what I might do is park early, not run a 10 hour, because I've got a total of 3 hours and 48 minutes driving on a 10 hour drive, and it's 3 hours 16 on the clock, so that gives me what, an hour and 20 minutes. Is that right? 30 minutes grace. So that gives me 30 minutes spare. If I don't make it, that means I'm going to be parked on their doorstep, and I know they don't start well at least 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, which is ridiculous. So I think what I'm going to do, what am I going to do? 2 hours and 47 on my 9 hour. I've got 2 hours and 32 left on this. I think I'm just going to run my 2 hours and 32 out and park up for the day. It's pointless taking a 45 to run those last few minutes. And it's pointless running all the way there, risking not getting tipped until morning. So I might park up early and run in the morning and get rid of this second one at Perth. Because obviously, stuck behind this now is going to cost me as well. It's going to cost driving time. ETA is going to go up. The available driving time is going to go down because obviously I'm going slower than normal. We're doing 30. But these are the things as a driver, for you new HGV drivers out there, these are little things that you've got to get your head around. Oh, we've got a dual here, look. Get right, tractor. Yeah, these are the things, the type of things that you've got to get your head around and work out. You know, if you're not going to get there, if you can justify parking up early, park up early so you don't have to get up so late in the morning. Me personally, I hate starting late. Hate it. I see some other vloggers and they're starting at 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. To me, that's nightmarish. Absolute nightmarish. I hate it. I hate parking up at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. I hate it. Horrid. Just not me. It's not the way I've ever driven. I've always been on early starts. And this truck's going to come past me. Watch this. Right, lanes are closing. Oh, he's backed off. I'm going to say that outside lane's closing. And there was an Arctic that was pushing his way down outside of me. Maybe he's running late for a delivery. Sign I've just popped up with a 45-second delay. Woohoo! So I mentioned last week in last week's vlog about Luke C quitting his job, and I mentioned that there was another driver that I know had handed his notice in, but I kept quiet. Well, if you follow the guy's channel, you'll know now that he's finished for CCL. Trukajenko, he's handed his notice in last Monday and finished on Friday. His vlog this week was quite amusing. I think the title of his vlog was something, "I quit at CCL," and then he's gone through why he's quit. He gave a few hints of what he's doing next or where he's going. Now I do know where he's going, but right through his video he doesn't tell you, so I ain't telling you. By the time you see this, he'll have probably got his new vlog out anyway, so you probably will know. But I'm certainly not going to spill the beans. It's down to him. He's obviously done it to keep you guys on tenterhooks to come back to his next video to find out, hasn't he? Which, fair play to the guy, I can't fault him on that. It's good marketing, I suppose. But yeah, I'm a little bit surprised on where he's gone. Not surprised where he's gone, but surprised, yeah, I won't say no more. Shut up, Paul. But, doing that flatbed work, that low loader work last week, the cabin, got me thinking there's got to be more to moving motorhomes and trucks to the same places, loading out the same places and delivering to the same places all the time. There's got to be more to it. There is more to it. I used to do more to it. I used to do flatbed. I used to do a variety of jobs in the same company. So, but that is it. As the saying goes, the grass is always greener on the other side. It's just fed on better fertiliser. I cleaned that up a bit. It's fed on better bee poo or bull poo, if you know what I mean. Don't know. Anyway, we'll witter on and on as always. But I'll leave you to it for now. Do some time lapse through these nice hills. Really wind the two trucks up behind me because I'm doing the speed limit again. And hang on, we're coming up to an open bit. Let's see if he comes steaming past us. Oh, he's closing. He's going to do. He's going to come past now. No, he's not. I'm very surprised. I'm surprised he didn't come around me. So, right, that's it for now. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Take care, guys. Speak soon. Bye-bye.
Want it easy, want it badly, but I can get what I want. Too much pressure, too much pleasure, but not much to rely on. Your love ain't free, it's killing me. I want it to end all, 'cause I've been trying, I've been waiting for so long. I'm waiting, 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 waiting. Waiting, 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 waiting. It's hard to do and it hurts to say, but if you love something, let it go. Tomorrow comes, it's another day. So if you love something, let it go. If you love something, let it go.
Hi guys. Well, I can't quite remember how we left you off when we were leaving Cairn Ryan, but you should have had some really nice time-lapse footage and a bit of scenic footage and a bit of, do they call it B-roll, do they call it? That ride was very pleasant. Yeah, coming up the A77 up towards Girvan and Maybole. Just stunning, absolutely stunning drive. Loved it. Weather were grotty, so I can imagine. Oh, excuse me. I can only imagine through summer it's absolutely gorgeous up there because it was beautiful anyway. If you follow my social media, Instagram and Facebook, just search Wittering Trucker on both. Links in the description. I did put a photo up. I stopped for a break. I took a 45 while I was on there, and I climbed up a bit of like a farm track to get a bit of a distance shot right on the coast. and all the breaking waves on the rocks and that. It's quite nice, very, very nice. So I've pushed on anyway. I am loading out Hamilton tomorrow morning. So I've pushed on and I'm 2 miles away from this drop at Perth. So that roundabout I came to there is the split between, well, Aberdeen one way, Inverness the other way, Perth straight in front of you. Well, I don't go straight forward because it's awkward to get in. So I'm coming this way, roundabout, turn right under a little bridge, and it's about a mile down there. It's only a little dealership is this one. So the plan is to get this tipped, and then I should have around about, it's telling me I'm 5 minutes away. Slow down because I'm over speeding. I should have around about 45 minutes, oh itchy nose, 40 minutes of driving time left on a 10-hour drive. But I'm only going to go back to that roundabout. So I'll be going back that way, turning left at the roundabout, and that'll take me into Broxton services. And providing I can get parts in there because it's only fairly small, I'm going to dump it in there for the night. And then to Hamilton in the morning. When I collect the tractor, it's a tractor, I don't know if I mentioned that, it's a tractor I'm collecting. When I collect the tractor, it's going to our yard at Runcorn. That's all I know until, well, I'll let him come back first. Come on, mister, in your van. And the BMW wants to come past. I'll let the BMW come past because I need to be in the outside lane now because I want to go right in the roundabout. Soz, Mr. BMW driver, but I need this lane. Whoa, dry throat. Expecting these turn just before I get to it. Maybe not. Okay, I'll come up the inside. I'll give him plenty of space. There we go. As you can see, the weather's proper turned. It's dull, it's grey, it's not very pleasant at all. Just in time for me to get out and get wet. It's only 3 degrees as well. It's dropped considerably on temperature. Now, this bridge is 15 foot that we're coming up to very shortly, but even with a normal motorhome I can get under this. They run at about 14.6 with a normal motorhome. Oh, itchy nose. But I've only got a camper van on, so it's actually below the height of the cab. And the cab runs at 13'3", so I've got no problems getting under here. I once had to come in here and collect, but I had a truck on the back. Ah, what a pain in the butt that is, because you've got to come through Perth, the actual town, city, Perth, don't know. We had to come through the whole place, and it wasn't very, wasn't the easiest of places to get through. Not with an Arctic, or maybe that was just the route I took. I don't know. So all going home. This dealership I'm going to does have another site, which you hang a left here and left again, you double back on yourself. They have another site down there, but that's more for collections. They have a dealership showroom just up here on the right hand side, which is where I'm going to now. It's only a small one. I've got a habit of missing it. Oh, we're not going yet, look. I saw green light, I thought we were ready to go, but we're not. It's a filter. Oh. Been a long day, driving wise. Lots of miles, well, lots of hours. But I think mileage I've done about 640k so far. So about 500 miles, something like that. 450 mile, something like that. The dealership's coming up on my right very, very shortly. It's after the Ford garage, so I'm hoping I'll get a space in the traffic, I can dive across and block the road on the other side. We shall see. So far, so good. Yeah, we can have that. Get some flashy stuff on. Let them know that I'm stopping. I've got a snowplow coming straight for me. It's gonna get me. So, right, that's me. Done it again with microphone. Let's take that off because I clip it to seatbelt. So that's me tipped. This being a van, I can take it off using just one ramp. So jack the back end of the truck up. You might see in the front camera that it's going down. So jack the back end of the unit up, which lowers the rear end of the trailer, and then I don't drag the van. So right guys, I'll leave you to it for now. I will catch up with you when I'm leaving. Yeah, I'll catch up with you then. See you in a bit. Hi guys. Well, tipped. Slacking on that one. 15 minutes. God. Get my act together. Anyway. I'm going to try and get away from here now. That one. Stand clear. This vehicle is turning left. Not that anybody's going to let me out. How long before they let me out? Put it in gear, I might pull away anyway. No? No. See? Behind or what? You see that? He never drove straight into me. Excuse my language. That's one reason I parked the truck this way. One reason I parked the truck on the wrong side of the road, as it were. Because had he done that and I was working at the rear of the vehicle and the vehicle had been parked the other way around, he could have easily driven into me. No, me, as in me personally, not the truck. Whereas if I'd have been working at the rear of the vehicle then and he had run into the truck, he has to get through, 20 ton of vehicle. Well, at least somebody's got a brain cell. Not that anybody else is going to let me out. No, far more important things for them to do. Somebody else. Thank you very much, sir. I'll give a flishy flashy to the ones behind to say thank you to them. And then we'll really wind them up when we get to this roundabout because I'm doing a U-turn. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I explained that because I was concentrating on trying to turn around there, get out there. But yeah, I park on the wrong side of the road and face oncoming traffic to stop them from hitting me if they was to run into the vehicle. Obviously, the oncoming traffic then they have to get through the cab and the trailer. I can lift axles down. I can't get no traction. I need to go into that lane to get that right-hand turn. Yeah, they have to get through the unit and the trailer before they get to me. Well, he wasn't even looking. So it's just basically I'm using the truck and the trailer as a safety barrier for me when I'm working. It's bad enough having to work on the roadside in live traffic. Not too bad here because I obviously have that. As we're approaching now, you can see the chevrons on the right hand side now, centre of the road. So cars had all that to use, but there's places that we deliver that are literally on the curbside of a normal 2-lane road, and especially around rush hour, we have no choice but to stop there. There's no other options to stop there in that particular spot and deliver. Yet cars are insistent on squeezing past. I've had them drive up to me, right up to me while I'm stood in the road and expecting me to get out their way because they're too impatient to wait for a gap in traffic to go around me. I personally, I refuse. I won't move. That's just my stubbornness, I suppose. But yeah, they're gonna have to drive through me, which, well, yeah, it's probably pathetic on my part. To be fair, I should be a bit more professional about it and get out the way. But then people should just have a bit of patience, shouldn't they? You know, it's what we all, most of us lack nowadays. We all want to be where we need to be and sod everybody else. It seems to be the mentality for a lot of us, myself included sometimes. Yeah. But yeah, that was a prime example, that Fiesta. He wasn't looking where he was going. He was on the road, he didn't need to see what was in front of him, and then he noticed last second there was a big truck sat there with all the lights flashing and the hazards going, and I also had the strobes going on the roof and in the front wheel. Yet he still didn't see me until the last minute and then pulled away and drove around me. So I've got 42 minutes left, which is ample to get back around to the services. It's only about, not even 10 minutes, 5 minutes at the most. I've got the job through. I'm going to, I can't remember what the tractor place is called now. Oh, I think it's called Hamilton Tractors. It's actually at Lanark. As I said before, I'm picking one up out there. As far as I know, it's one. I'm picking a load up out there. We'll see when we get there what it is. And that's going back to our yard at Runcorn, as I've already said. I will ask the question when I get there tomorrow if I can record filming. Oh man, if I can record loading it, and I might see if I can mount a camera inside the cab of the tractor as we're going up the ramps. Easy enough loading tractors, no pressure. Well, depending on the tractor, so it should be easy enough. Now the challenge is whether there's any space at Broxton to get me in. Should be alright at this time of day. It's a bit early for people normally parking up. Well, I'm happy because that'll get me, well, it'll be a 12.5 hour day, which I lost half an hour on a 13, but not too bad. I could maybe stretch it out to 12 and 3/4 hour day, get an extra 15 minutes pay. Ooh. Well, I'll take you into Broxton with me, and I'll call it a dead end for today. And like I say, I'll pick you up tomorrow morning when I'm going into the tractor place. I'll record going in. See what they say about me filming when we're in there. Hopefully they'll be good. They'll be good about it and let me get on with it. I take this opportunity to say thank you every one of you that's watched my videos. Those of you that subscribed, I really do appreciate it. The channel's ticking over, it's growing nicely. We're 1,060-ish, which I'm pretty damn cool about, I'm pretty chuffed about. It's ticking over nicely, but we can always do better. So on that note, if you've not already subscribed, please go do so. Hit the icon, the subscribe button, and then hit the bell icon, and you'll get the notification when I upload. And for those of you that don't already know, I upload on a Sunday morning at 10 AM. I try and do it every single week. Certainly try my best, so you can get to rely on it. As I mentioned last week, I know we're a long way off yet. 2,000 subs. You're gonna get to see me in pain when I do the spicy food. Ooh, hiccups. Ooh, hiccuping. I'm hiccuping just thinking about it. But 2,000 subs, we'll do a spicy food challenge of some description. Long day. Well, short day but long day. It's hard work. People say you just sit there twiddling the steering wheel all day, but it's actually it's hard work. It's not physically tiring, it's mentally tiring. You know, driving long distance. And I'm up to what, 9 hours and 23 minutes driving now. and yeah, I'm on 12 and a half hours. I'm coming up 12 and a half hours now from a shift. So that alone, 12 and a half hours, is quite a long shift. Obviously, those of you that know we can do up to 15 as a truck driver. If I was a tachograph regulated driver, it doesn't have to be on a truck. I think bus drivers have got different regulations on what they can run. So I never fancied. I know there's a couple of YouTube vloggers, truck vloggers, that were former bus drivers. Steve Jane springs to mind. I think Trucker Jenko was. I think he was. Yeah, I'm sure he was. Just don't float my boat at all. I don't like the idea of having a load on the back and talk back to me. You know, they can answer me back. Doesn't appeal to me in the slightest. So we go right on this roundabout. For those of you who've never been here before, go right on this roundabout, up the hill. Avoid the taxi because he's an arrogant arse. And then this left here takes us into the services, and it's busy. We'll see. Oh, you want to look where you're going, mate? Because there's a big truck coming around the corner. It gives me filthy looks on this side of the road. Soz. I might not get in here. It doesn't help when you get a moron part like that. And it's rigid. I think it's full. Oh, there's one at the end there. But I can't get in because these parts are like that. Cock. I'm going to have to reverse in. Which is no biggie. I can do that. Swing, don't take those posts out. Oh, that'd be really good if it didn't. You going? You going? She was going. No, I had one of them. I had an air brake somewhere. Yeah, I heard an air brake somewhere. I thought it was intake. It's to my right. Hopefully that axle's locked in. If you remember what I was telling you about yesterday when you go into reverse, it's a bit temperamental and it can really embarrass you when you try and reverse it in. Looks like we've got that in one flipping go. Super duper. Let's move it over a smidge. It's Caledonian truck. Where's he going? Is he waiting? Well, is he? Is he not? Is it? No. He's waiting for me to straighten up. The problem now is I've got to judge on for how far away from that truck I am. I might just have to get out and go and have a nosy, because the last thing I want to do is drive into the side of that truck. So on that note, I'll leave you for today. I'm going to have to wander back there and go see how close I am to it, because there's a moron for parking there. So for now, I'll love you and leave you, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow when I'm pulling into Lanark, into the tractor place. Take care, guys. Speak to you soon. Morning, guys. Oh, sort that one out before we move. It's better. Drop that down. What do I need to do? Go into the app and confirm departure. Right. Well, this morning's not been the best. Well, it's been alright. I've had a lot worse. The reason I say that is I spoke to these guys. Sorry, I'm in Lanark. Just outside Lanark, Carnwath, I think it is. It says it's Lanark, and it's near Carnlough. Yeah, spoke to these guys last night, and they told me they were here at 7 o'clock. I got here at 7:05. Nobody here, and I'm just trying to make it sure I pull out the right way. Yeah, I need to go that way. Yeah, so they told me 7 o'clock. I got here at 7:05, and they eventually turned up at 7:55. So not the best of starts. Then, as I was climbing out the truck, well, I went in and saw them. Clean that windscreen. I went in and saw them when they got here. I'll give them 5 minutes or so to get themselves through, and then I went in and saw them. Yeah, no problem. They know what we're here for. I've got a little Landini 6x115H tractor on. Only a little thing. Well, little in comparison. I should have gone that way. It's a decent roundabout down here. We'll hoof it round and go back to the way. So yeah, I asked if I could record. They said yes. So I set the camera up on the back of the cab to do the reverse in because it's a blind side, and set it up, started recording, recorded the loading, strapping down, etc. And it wasn't until I went to switch it off that I realised the back was flat. So I've got zero footage. Oh, this is going to be tight. Alright. I've got zero footage of loading it. And then around. Thank you. There we go. That was a bit snug. That was a jackknife. Yeah, and then I climbed up into my truck to do something, climbed back down and missed a step on my way down. I fell out my truck. I only missed a step. I landed on my feet. I didn't fall on my backside, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I thought, yeah, I really need that. Anyway, so the job's changed slightly. I'm now going to just outside Doncaster to a place called Blythe in West Yorkshire, in South Yorkshire. I'm picking up another 2 tractors. They'll be they could be Landinis, they could be New Holland, they could even be Case. I don't know until I get there. Well, it'll say my job, but I haven't looked, to be honest. So we'll find out when we get down there. Anyway, I'm not really interested. I've been there many times before. I've not been there with WS before, but we used to pull out of there when I was driving for Trustwell. When I had the low loader on for Trustwell, we moved a lot, quite regular, at least once a week. I was in there at least once a week, so I know where I'm going, which makes life easier, doesn't it? So I got parked at Broxton, as you saw last night. Nice quiet night, tenner to park, so not too bad. And I set off at 5 this morning. Went straight down there, and from there, I'd say we're there for 5:05. Sorry, 7:05. Nice steady drive down. And that's all I've got for you, really. I've got 233 miles to go. It's telling me 4 hours and 49 minutes. I'll go get these 2. It's got an ETA of 1 to Blythe. Obviously, I'm going to need a break. I did clear my card while I was sat there. I'd only done about, let's have a look. Yeah, I'd done less than 2 hours driving, so it's not a problem, right? Well, it does mean I'm going to have to take another break. I should have. Well, it doesn't matter really, but I'm going to have to take another break. But that second break, then, if I run most of this 4.5 out, that second break then will cover me to run into a 10 hour if I need to later today, if I time my break correctly. So yeah, if I get over, I've got 8 hours and 7 minutes left. So I work this out. I've got 8 hours and 7 minutes left of my daily drive. That's a 10-hour day. So as long as I get that under 4.5 hours remaining, I'll then take that 45-minute break I need. Right, yeah. So I need to do at least 3.5 hours drive, don't I? 3 hours and 36 minutes drive. And then I can take a break. And then that'll cover me then for the rest of the day. I won't need to take another driving break. Because I'll be under 4.5 hours remaining. So I won't need to take another driving break then for the rest of the day. So that's what we'll do. 3.5 drive down. Or 4 hours down, shall we say. Take a break. And then... and that's me done with breaks for the day. Oh, so we'll get through these roadworks. I'll say goodbye to you for now, and I'll pick you up later on. I'll give you a sit rep how we're doing for time and that, and we'll get some time lapse in for you and some nice music. So I'll speak to you guys soon after I've played with my beard. I'm getting better. Take care, guys. Speak to you soon.
I don't have to party to have fun, you see. I got different hobbies, and that's all I need. Some say life is boring, but I disagree. I wake up and live my dream. Someday soon, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh, everyone who didn't believe it, they don't know a thing. I'm gonna try, gonna try, gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm gonna cry, gonna cry, gonna cry. Chasing the highs, yeah, the highs, yeah, the highs. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm not into drinking, that's just wasting time. I'd rather be spending it on working out. Some say I'm too uptight, but I disagree. I wake up and live my dream. Someday soon, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh, everyone who didn't believe it, they don't know a thing. I'm gonna try, gonna try, gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm gonna cry, gonna cry, gonna cry. Chasing the highs, yeah, the highs, yeah, the highs.
Hi guys. Well, welcome back. It's been a while for you. Well, it's been a while for me. A few seconds for you, milliseconds. I'm 2.75 miles away from where I'm picking up these second and third tractors from. 2 tractors I'm picking up from here, and a frame apparently, whatever that is. So I left you about what, 8:45, something like that. I think it was when I said goodbye last time. It's now, well, it's still on the clock, just after 2:30. I stopped at Carlisle Stobart Depot, used their facilities, had a 15-minute break, and then I got down to Weatherby Services on the A1, had a half hour, which cleared my driving time. Currently I've got 3 hours and 22 minutes left on my driving day, on a 10-hour. There's plenty. It's about, from here, I reckon it's going to be a little over 2 hours to get to Runcorn. Maybe a little bit more with traffic. So I should get to Runcorn tonight and get them tipped. I might stop in our yard tonight at Runcorn. We'll see. This has all changed since last time I was here. Last time I was here, they were doing up roadworks. I'm going to take both these lanes to get around that bend. Oh, that's so annoying. Wrangler, shut up. Oh, this roundabout's brand new as well. I say it's about 3 years since we were last down here. I don't think that building was even here. I'm going to what used to be a coal mine, and a coal mine, if you're from where I am. Well, if those hills in front of you are actually slag heaps. They're old coal slag heaps where they put all the waste product, waste coal, all the dust. And once the mine's finished, the landscaped them into nice pretty hills. You see them around most old mines, collieries, that's the word I'm looking for. I couldn't think, Captain. Not far to go. Down here, turn right, about 200 yards, turn left, and then we'll see how bad it is for cars parked, because it used to be shocking. So we'll see what it's like now, see if it's any better. All you truck drivers, ever parking that lay-by, you get your diesel robbed. Going to a place called Agriago. They're a tractor dealership. Turning right here. Don't remember these traffic lights either. I don't remember there being traffic lights here, because that's really tight now. I don't remember that being there. No, they weren't there. They weren't there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We're hanging a left down here now. We'll see what it's like for parked cars. That's not bad. Another loader, so I'm assuming he's collecting tractors. I'm going to turn around. Just doesn't help with all the cars parked around here. Might be able to swing it in here. Not hitting those cars. Reverse it straight back. I'll stick some flippy floppies on. Across this junction without anybody driving across the back of us. The building we want's actually on his right hand side now. I'm going to park at the top of the road up there. Park up there and walk back down. We're clear. Oh, I'll leave that one. We're clear. So I'm going to leave this here for now. Have a stroll back down the hill and see what the deal is. So we'll catch you guys up in about probably half an hour or so. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Alright guys, well that was epic. One of the tractors I was picking up wouldn't start. The battery was completely dead. And then when we got it started, the instrument panel was dead. There was no power to it or anything. So let me mark this off. So that one departed. There we go. So yeah, the instrument panel was completely dead. So you had to switch it off, plug it into the machine, blah blah blah, do what it's got to do, then it wouldn't restart again. So I've been here an hour and 40. Ended up having to do a software update on it. I did a software update to get the panel working, and ended up switching out the battery. The isolator switch was switched on when I first got to the vehicle, and apparently it's been sat since before Christmas. So it kind of explains why it was dead. So it's absolutely killed it. Obviously the battery being so flat has obviously done something to the software. I don't understand it. It's all French to me. But anyway, it got it running. It's all good. It's all gravy. It's on the back of the truck. I've got to get around this corner now. Remember in last week's vlog, I did a little bit of a how-to using the wheel straps, the straps that we use, the over straps, and I said there's another way we strap them on using barrel hitch. Well, there's actually a third way that we use, but we actually use the over straps in a different way. I'll put a little, it's just a short video, just showing the truck. I thought it'd be better having it videoed because all strobes were going, they were apart. But if you look at the vehicles, the tractors on the back, the strap goes diagonally from inside, as you're looking at the vehicle, from the middle up diagonally up over the wheel and back down on the inside, and ratchet it down. 4 straps, 4 corners on each tractor. It's the most secure way I've found of doing them, and they don't move, they don't go anywhere, they don't go side to side, they don't go front to back. So that's the way I do it. So now I'm going to head to Runcorn. I should get there tonight. 3 hours of driving time. I'll punch in the sat nav and see how far it is. I'm undecided about which way to go, whether to go back to the M18, so it'll be northbound A1, to westbound M18, or southbound as they call it, and then M1 northbound up to 35A, I think it is. Anyway, ultimately go across Woodhead Pass into around the outskirts of Manchester. And on the 56, I'll take me straight to Runcorn. Or I can stay on the M1, on the A1, M18 up to the M62, and go around the 62 and come back down the M6 to Runcorn. But I think either or I'm going to get stuck with traffic. I'll look in a bit. Fairly small tractors, so it's not that much weight. The one I put on in Lannick this morning is the one. In fact, I'll put the little video up again. Yeah, the one right at the front, the mucky one. That was the one I got from Lannick this morning. What was that? 6115, I think it was. And then the 2 I've just picked up, a brand spanking new, and they were 5100s. All 3 are Landini. So ladies and gentlemen, I think that's where I'm going to call the vlog this week. I appreciate you spending the time as always, and if you watch this far through the video, I appreciate that as well. Don't forget, if you've not already done so, to go and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell and you'll get a notification every time I upload, which I aim to upload on a Sunday morning at 10 AM. I do try my very, very best to do it every week. Don't forget to go over to social media, Instagram and Facebook. Just search for the Wittering Trucker and you'll find me. There'll be links in the description below. Just click on one of them, whichever is your fancy, and it'll take you across. You get sneak peeks of where I've been and what I'm up to. I don't spam on there. I'm not firing messages off every 2 minutes. Some weeks I don't even send any out. Some weeks you'll get 2 or 3. Good way of instant messaging me there as well. You can message through Facebook, or you can DM me through Instagram if you need to ask me anything. So thanks a lot. Oh, yeah. Try that again, shall we? Thanks for riding along with me, and I'll catch you guys next week. Cheers. Bye bye.